go have a look at what part 4 is all about. Who?
The mountain air is so refreshing. It makes Paimon feel like she could float around all day and never get tired. Cream! Gummies! Fuel fruit!
Oh dear lord.
Huh? Did you hear that?
How could you not hear that?
Sunshine! Blue skies! Good vibes!
Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Yeah, stop shouting. We heard you already. Yeah, I heard it too.
Right? So Paimon wasn't just hearing things.
How could you not hear that?
That voice sounds really familiar. Well, we've got the time. Why don't we go check it out?
Okay, let's go see what's up. You and Paimon make your way up to the mountain in search of the source of the shouting. As far as you can make out, it's almonds, this, and cocoa paste that. Sounds delicious, that's for sure. The lively voice invigorates your steps and you ascend the mountain in no time. What do you think it is? I'm afraid of who it is. I have a feeling. I'm afraid. Ooh.
What are they doing here?
Wait, what?
Navia, Clorinde!
Navia and Clorinde?
Ah.
That's not
well,
what I expected.
It isn't my dear partners. See, I told you that something good was going to happen during our travels today.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of, yeah, Chandra.
Sometimes the Steambird's astrology column is spot on.
It's just your lucky day.
Ah, Clorinde, beautiful.
Are you guys also here to catch the festivities? Oh, and that reminds me. Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite, let's go.
Happy Lantern Rite.
And to you.
Happy Lantern Rite to you too! Wait, if you're here for Lantern Rite, then what are you doing on top of this deserted mountain?
Definitely saving for Clorinde,
And that voice we heard, that was you, right, Navia?
Oh, impressive. You could tell it was me from that far away. You've got good ears.
I totally couldn't tell.
That or your voice is just really loud.
Wait, Lana Del Rey? They call her Lana Del Rey? That's the first time I heard that.
Well, of course it is. After all, I'm a boss.
Indeed. I suppose it's an asset.
Nice assets.
Sure is! Having a loud voice is a handy tool when it comes to communication. Wait. That wasn't even Paimon's point. Paimon just wants to know why you two were shouting from the top of this deserted mountain.
I don't know, maybe they wanted to hear an echo or something.
There was something about almonds, maybe? And buell fruit? Ooh, is it some sort of secret code?
No, it's not a code. The words are meaningless.
Okay, so it's for the sound then.
Perhaps, but the act of shouting was very meaningful indeed. That's just what mountain climbers do, right? After all the hard work it takes to make it to the top, as you stand on the summit looking out at the vast scenery,
Looks
it's
good.
not easy to resist the urge to release those emotions.
This is a really good scenery. I see, so it's not what you were shouting that matters, but the act of shouting itself. You see?
Exactly. You get me, partner.
To hear your voice through the mountains. See how far the voice gets carried.
I was afraid that it would cause a disturbance, so I asked the locals around here, and they said it was fine. Apparently most hikers like to shout when they get to the top, so the locals are used to it by now.
Must be so annoying though, when you're trying to wake up in the morning. Or when you're trying to sleep and you get woken up in the morning because some dude, some hiker, is just like shouting. I bet you can make a nice photo that looks like a badass group that is about to drop a music album. K-pop.
So, you see, it's not just me. I guess everyone shouts from the top of a mountain at some point in their life.
Speak for yourself.
When you're stressed, don't you ever just get the urge to do something for no reason?
Not really. If I ever get stressed, I just go hunting.
Oh, that's a pretty good way to relieve stress.
Hunting.
What I choose to hunt depends on my mood.
Oh wow.
Anyway,
Can I hunt the Paimon?
why don't you two give it a try? Shout anything you want. It's a real stress reliever.
Oh god, no, please, no, do not tell Paimon that she can shout whatever she wants. That's not gonna end well. Hunter Giddy, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. How are you?
As long as Paimon has clothes on her back and food in her belly, Paimon doesn't think there's any stress that needs relieving.
And I prefer to keep things bottled up. Yep, Yep, that's how we are introverts, right? We bottle things up.
Oh, I bet you guys are just too embarrassed to let loose.
Also, yeah.
No need to be shy. Even Farina was shouting from the top of this mountain earlier.
Who? What do you mean, who?
Huh? Did Paimon hear that right? Farina's also here? In Chaoyang Village?
Farina's everywhere, apparently.
Believe in your ears. It is indeed as you heard. Actually, the reason we climbed this mountain in the first place was also because we heard the sound of shouting.
Oh, okay. Believe in your ears, guys.
Yes, we could just about make out someone yelling things like, "Help me!" and "What should I do?" So we hurried up here to check it out. And what do you know? Miss Farina was standing right there, all red in the face. She practically sprinted back down the mountain the minute she saw us.
Okay. Interesting.
Ah, that reminds me. I believe what she actually said was, "So help me, I will figure out what I should do about this script."
Hey, Zai, how you doing, man? Welcome in.
So, you could actually hear what she was saying? Why didn't you say so earlier? I thought someone was really in trouble.
Oh, poor thing.
I figured we would come check out the situation either way. Why not let her keep some privacy?
Oh, seems like you caught Farina in the middle of some stress relief as well.
Do you guys ever do that as well? If you guys need some stress relief, just like go somewhere and yell? I mean, honestly, I do feel like it's really good stress relief, though. I think it really does help.
She probably would have never thought. No, she definitely would have never thought she would run into anyone she knew all the way out here.
Do you like Taylor Swift? I am impartial. I am neutral. She's okay. Was she alone?
I think so. We ran into Nervalet on the way here as well, but he was
Nervalet?
already on his way back, so they probably weren't together.
Going to an anger room, it helps, right? Potato Glove, how you doing, man? Welcome in, buddy.
What? Nervalet was here too?
Yeah, it looks like the whole of Fontaine is here, apparently.
What was he doing here? It couldn't have been for vacation.
Welcome to all the new people, by the way. Hope you guys are all doing great.
I think it just might have been, actually. But apparently he only stayed for half a day before heading back. He's a very busy man.
Neuvillette is
That he
not
is.
the type to take much time off. Taking even a half day for himself is already a huge step in the right direction.
Didn't Charlotte publish an article on the Liyue tea industry recently? Maybe he was inspired to come buy some tea after reading that article. You know, just like you were.
I take my bike and I go for a ride to relieve my anger. Yeah, I can see that it also helps. Venti busy sending the winds up to female. Lol.
My situation is completely different. I'm here because I was asked to accompany you. The tea purchase is simply an added bonus of this location.
Yeah, bonus.
You Fontanians and your tea drinking.
Oh, it's not for me. I lost a bet with Ridesley, and now I have to buy him something.
They made a bet?
It was just a spur-of-the-moment sort of bet. Ridesley gets really invested in that sort of thing, but he couldn't care less about what he wins in the end. You could give him mint plants that you plucked from the side of the road, and he wouldn't even mind.
If only he was that easygoing
so
when
he-
it came to talking business.
So he just wants to win. He doesn't care what he wins, he just wants the win itself. Okay. Interesting. I dance when I'm stressed? You dance? Okay. 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 Sure, yeah. I'm just trying to envision myself doing the same thing, and I just can't. I really can't.
In any case, I'm pretty sure the tea you bought is this region's specialty. What is it called again? Nervalet even mentioned it earlier.
Sunglow tea, buy 10 bucks to get half off.
Yes, yes, that's the one.
You didn't really buy 10 boxes, did you?
Please, do I look like someone who would fall for that sort of marketing trap?
Yeah, she's...
That reminds me. You guys said you only came
Shannon.
up here because you heard my voice, right? I hope it didn't put you out. You must have had other plans for the day.
Didn't Cloud Retainer buy like several boxes? She did, right?
Oh, that's right. Who tell? A few days ago, we heard that a friend was going to be in Chaoyang Village, so we decided to come and see if we could run into her.
Oh dear. We've been chatting for quite some time. I'm sorry for keeping you.
No harm done, partner.
That's good.
That's cute.
We should probably head out and look for Hu Tao.
No need to stay on our account. We just got up here, so we're gonna stay around for a little longer.
Yeah, we're gonna give them some alone time again, okay?
Go
That was
and meet
cringe,
your
dude.
friend. We can meet up in Chaoying Village later.
Sounds reasonable to me.
Sounds good. We're gonna head down the mountain then. See you later!
Okay, let's go. Okay, go to the village beneath the mountain. Okay. Game is actually forcing me right now to explore the new area, which I still haven't done. RIP. Well, I mean, yes and no. All I did was actually get the teleporters. That's all I did. Still have to get all the... I see a chest. No! No! I saw the chest! I saw the chest!
Village is known for its tea. But you know what else they have with tea?
God dang it.
That's right!
Dim sum!
Didn't Gaming say something about dim sum being eaten in the morning? Oh, Paimon wonders if we can still get some at this time of day.
Afternoon tea might be more appropriate at this point.
Oh, well that's fine too. Paimon doesn't care what kind of tea it is as long as it comes with some tasty snacks.
You see the chest now, you don't? Right, with 86k damage is abyssable, right? Yeah, that's abyssable, yeah. Chat, what is dim sum? Oh, you don't know what dim sum is. Oh, it's a yummy treat. It's a yummy treat.
Now let's see what kind of yummy things we can find around here.
I would be very bad at actually explaining in English terms how it's made, though.
Paimon's not seeing things, is she? Is that Farina standing between Zhongli and Hu Tao?
Oh? Farina between Zhongli and Hu Tao. Judging based on the hat, I would say so. Mm-hmm.
Wonder what they're talking about.
It's food, yeah.
Zhongli knows a lot of stuff. Maybe he's telling Farina about Chaoying Village. Oh, or maybe Hu Tao is trying to rope Farina into being one of her clients.
Should I pull for Kazuha or rerun on rerun, or I'll hate him in the future? Honestly, between those two, I think Kazuha is going to be more helpful to you and more several teams.
Hey, this isn't the Fortress of Meropide. But Paimon could be convinced for the right price. Let's say loser buys the winner 3 huge bowls of seafood kanji.
It's always food, isn't it?
Since Zhongli is there, Paimon bets things are pretty tame.
I hope she's wrong.
It's decided then. Paimon votes for tour guide Zhongli.
Then I vote for Hustler Hu Tao.
All right, no time to waste. Let's go see who's right.
They're gonna be both wrong. It's gonna be Farina. Okay, before I go there, I want to go pick up that chest that's looking at me right now. Right there. I can see it.
Good afternoon.
Oh, God. Oh, my dear Lord. Poor things. Oh, I would be so spooked. I really would. Oh, my dear Lord.
Oh, great. Now Paimon's shouting too.
Oh, well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Seems like our luck just keeps on growing.
And now who's shouting exactly?
That we were able to meet you both without prior arrangement must mean that this is quite the serendipitous meeting indeed.
Huh? Oh, so both of you are acquainted with the Traveler and Paimon then?
Oh, we know everybody. I have keenly felt the passage of time since our last meeting. So many chums.
Looks like someone's learned a thing or two from Zhongli.
No matter how many times I hear it, Zhongli's voice is godlike. It really is, yeah.
I must admit, I am a bit surprised to see you here, Traveler.
What's that?
But seeing as you're a hero who's been all over to that, it makes sense that you would be well-traveled and well-connected.
Hey, Rain, how you doing?
Since we have found ourselves in each other's company within this fertile land, allow me to take this opportunity to wish you a happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite.
It appears you have been to Fontaine then. Given your proclivity to spread good deeds wherever you go, it's no surprise that you would make the acquaintance of a celebrity as illustrious and celebrated as Miss Farina.
Tired, I get it.
That's quite high praise. What I mean to say is, you flatter me, Mr. Zhongli.
Daw.
Although I've built up a certain following within Fontaine, it is no reflection of strength or wisdom. I stand before you right now as nothing more than an ordinary traveler in search of beautiful scenery and creative inspiration. There is definitely more to Mr. Zhongli than meets the eye. I could tell as much from our conversation earlier.
Oh wait, they don't actually know each other, or she doesn't know him. Oh yeah, of course. Okay.
Given his breadth of knowledge on both academic and worldly matters, there's no way he hasn't heard about what happened in Fontaine. Is he just feigning ignorance for my benefit?
Yes.
No. Yeah. You're no common
yeah.
tourist. I simply won't have you talk about yourself that way.
It's funny. This is not the first time anymore that I hear one of the characters say yeah. It's really giving me Uncle Roger vibes.
Huh? Does that mean Hu Tao also knows?
Everybody knows. Yeah, she doesn't know him, yeah.
You may not have heard, friends, but
They're doing it wrong, yeah. It's hiya.
Miss Hu Tao.
Miss Farina is now one of my esteemed clients.
Yep.
Did you hear that, Paimon? She's Hu Tao's esteemed client.
Okay, you win. Guess Paimon will have to break into the hidden stash at the bottom of her shoe.
Wait, what? Paimon has a hidden stash of Mora in the bottom of her shoe. Since when? Okay. Stinky feet money. Okay, that's new.
Uh-huh. What's this about winning something?
I didn't know that.
Don't tell me. You two were placing bets on us.
Maybe. Was Paimon's idea? Yeah, it can be a lot.
We just saw you guys standing on the side of the road and couldn't help but take guesses as to what you were talking about.
Oh, I see. That means
It
you,
makes
my
sense,
friend,
doesn't it? Yeah.
Must have guessed that I was trying to promote my business to Miss Farina.
That's why Paimon's one feet is always somewhat down. Exactly, because of the weight of all the coins. Finally, the mystery has been solved.
That I do, my friend. What was Paimon's guess then?
Paimon thought Zhongli was showing the newbie around.
By newbie, you mean me, right?
Yes, who else?
If that's the case, then Paimon's guess was also correct.
Ah, god dang it.
Oh, that's right. Mr. Zhongli was telling me about some great sightseeing spots in the area.
You see? Paimon was right too!
God dang it.
Since both of our guesses were right, there can't be a winner or a loser.
Fine, keep your secret stash then.
Hey, don't be upset, traveler. How about this? You buy Paimon a bowl, and Paimon will also buy you a bowl.
So, you might as well each buy their own bowl. That's stupid.
As for the third bowl...
Since I was the subject of the bet, perhaps it should go to me? You know, as a congratulations for the huge deal I just struck.
I'll buy you a bowl anytime you want.
I was just joking. Anyway, I should be the one treating you. The funeral parlor is about to bring in quite the sum after all.
Ah yes, the business of death.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot to ask about the most important question. Did, something happen recently, Farina?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you know, with you enlisting the services of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor and all.
Oh, well, yes.
Really? Oh no. Paimon is so sorry for your loss. Although Paimon may have not known the person, please accept Paimon's deepest...
Whoa, it's not like that, Paimon.
Huh? But Paimon just thought, since you hired the services of a funeral parlor and all... Hey, it's not that big of a stretch.
It isn't.
Really, Paimon? It's not like you don't know me. Do I look like I know anyone who would ask me to coordinate their funeral?
Oh, she would make a whole show out of it, would she? If she would organize a funeral, it would be a freaking spectacle.
Miss Hu Tao is simply helping prepare some props for my film.
Oh.
Not too long ago, I read a collection of horror stories from Liyue. The content was spectacular. In fact, I still feel the need to sleep with the light on even now. Anyway, that's not the point. Now that Fontaine's biggest star has returned to the stage, I figured it's about time the industry enjoyed a breath of fresh air.
You might even call it a breath of fresh... terror... Oh, no, Sino jokes. No.
Hey! That's pretty good. I'll have to
Terror.
remember that for my ad posters.
Oh, no, don't do that, don't do that.
Oh, Paimon sees. That makes a lot of sense.
Do not use the puns.
So, did you come to Liyue just to enlist the services of Longsheng Funeral Parlor?
Well, not exactly. My original plan was to just relax and enjoy the sights. But then I ran into Miss Hu Tao and Mr. Zhongli, and well, you know the rest. I suppose it was meant to be.
Long live Lord Sino, I know, right? I mean, even though Sino's not there, Sino's influence stretches all the way throughout Tevat. It really does. Farina isn't an Archon. There is still so many discussions about whether or not she is still an Archon or not. Like, some people have very different visions when it comes to that, so I will leave that discussion up to you guys. Yeah, but people say people keep saying Fossilor and Farina are still one and the same person or a clone. I mean, but in the end, they are the same essence. So, you know, people have been discussing this for forever. I'll leave the discussion up to you guys. It's however the way you guys want to see it.
It was a fated meeting indeed.
Zhongli sure loves his lofty turns of phrase. But if you ask me, it's all thanks to that man who stopped to ask for directions.
Oh? Who was it?
It's someone you know. Wanna take a guess?
Let me think. It was Neuvillette, wasn't it?
What? How did you guess that on your first try?
We are that good. Also, Clorinde and Navia told us, but okay, that doesn't matter.
Very impressive, my friend. Your guessing game is spot on today.
I know, thanks. You tell everybody about your encounter with Navia and Clorinde at the top of the... Why did you say that? You shouldn't have said that. Now they know that we didn't guess. Okay, let's see. See, there we go. Discuss away, guys. Discuss away. Let's go for it. Hey, Mila, how you doing?
Huh. Paimon never thought Neuvillette would be the type to get lost.
I'm sure he didn't get lost. Even I was able to find my way to this place without any trouble. He was already getting ready to leave by the time I arrived. He just wanted to ask someone about the quickest way to get back to Fontaine.
Yup, that's exactly what he asked. This area is full of mountains and rivers. It's normal to not know the fastest route.
For him, though, swimming would probably be the fastest route of them all. It's true.
So, were you the one that pointed him in the right direction, Hu Tao?
Of course. I'm also a guide of sorts, you know. So naturally, I also have a great sense of direction.
Naturally.
But speaking of your friend,
What about him?
he doesn't get out much, does he?
No, he does not get out a lot. No. Why? What did he do or say? Look at the dog in the background, by the way. Oh, he's playing. Oh, look at how cute. Somebody's having fun over there. No, he doesn't.
No wonder. He was stiff as a board and way too polite. I would have never guessed he was here on vacation if you hadn't told me.
One question though, did he taste the water? It's very important.
All in all, he was only here for half a day. I'm pretty sure he is the only one who would consider that to be a vacation.
Yeah, half a day off.
Oh? This gentleman you speak of must keep a demanding schedule.
Oh, very.
I'm sure he does. You didn't see him, but he was dressed like he was about to attend some important meeting. It wasn't anything like what someone would wear on vacation.
Yeah, he probably filled a couple of bottles before he left again, right?
Is that so?
Wait, you didn't see him, Zhongli?
Unfortunately, no. At the time, it appeared as if Director Hu and Miss Farina were having quite the productive conversation. I know matters of business can take much discussion, so I decided to fetch some tea for them.
Ooh, nice guy.
What a shame. That gentleman seemed like a sophisticated sort of guy. I actually think you two would have hit it off.
Oh, can you imagine a conversation between Zhongli and Neuvillette?
Is that so?
Mm-hmm. Judging by how Zhongli is acting and taking into consideration Neuvillette's true identity. Mm-hmm. Could Zhongli have been avoiding him on purpose?
Hmm?
He would never. Oh, I see. It is what it is.
To borrow Miss Farina's turn of phrase, perhaps it just wasn't meant to be.
Well, Well, with the Traveler around, I'm sure you'll have a chance to get to know each other at some point.
Zhongli doesn't want that conversation.
That's right. She's got more friends than she knows what to do with.
I have a certain charm about me.
Well, that's certainly true. Oh, that reminds me. If you get the chance, you should try and talk to Nervalette into loosening up a bit. Just tell him the Palais Mermonia isn't going to fall apart if he disappears for a few days. He shouldn't keep himself cooped up all the time.
It is what it is. Neuvelet is Neuvelet. I don't think you're gonna change him.
Even clams open their shells to let in fresh water every once in a while, right?
Did you just compare Neuvelet to a clam?
If he's really that much of a stickler for protocol, he can fill out a leave of absence request. He'd have to approve it himself since he handles that sort of thing now, but you know what I mean.
He has to write his own absence request. I mean, fair enough. So chest. I've been trying to get to that chest for forever now.
Seems like this gentleman is also in charge of something pretty important.
I saw the chest as I was gliding down, and then the dialogue started and I couldn't get out. Beautiful. He's the fair and impartial Eudex of Fontaine, head of the highest court in the land, otherwise known as the demon who controls all the paperwork in Fontaine. I like that.
Hiya. Sounds like
Hiya.
a pretty uptight sort of guy, all right.
Hiya. Spectre, you're really represented in this game, and this in this story quest, are you?
In my experience, a leader needs to be able to roll with the punches. That also includes knowing when and what to prioritize.
Hiya.
It seems like your friend still has a lot of growing to do.
If I remember correctly, he's already several thousands of years old. You're quite right, Miss Hutao.
Oh? Traveler, Miss Farina. Those two individuals over there appear to recognize you.
Oh, they're back.
Oh, it's Navia and Clorinde. Hey, over here!
The hell you doing, Gnome?
We saw you all chatting over here, and we're wondering if we could join in.
Please, excuse the interruption.
Oh, so polite. No apologies necessary. Any friend of the Traveler and Miss Farina is a friend of mine.
Ah, straight to the point. I like it.
Me? I'm not using those. I mean, I don't have those as emotes. They're coming from an external source. Okay, click. Everybody circles around you and begins to introduce themselves. Hutao's eyes light up when she hears about Clorinde's profession. But I bet it does. Hutao's eyes light up when she hears about Clorinde's profession. Oh, so Hutao's like, okay. Clorinde kills people for a living. She sees a booming business right there. I like it. I like it. But a quick explanation from Farina and Navia seems to dispel some of her more misguided ideas. Oh, boo. A missed business opportunity.
It's getting late. If we want to catch a boat back before dark, we should probably get going.
Indeed. Then, Miss Farina,
Oh, yes?
when are you
I saw it
planning to
too.
head back? Do you need us to escort you?
Oh, I don't think that will be necessary. I mean, you're not my subordinate anymore. You don't need to look after me.
But she wants to.
I didn't mean it that way. It's normal for friends to travel home together if they run into each other on the road.
Aw, she called her a friend.
There are a lot of mountainous roads in this area. I imagine they'll be even harder to navigate after dark.
Exactly. Just like in those ghost stories. 8 paths converge in a wood. Beside them an old house is stood. If you dare to go inside, not a soul will greet your eye. But if you take a closer look, there may be something you mistook. A candle flickers to and fro, yet there is no wind to make it so.
I like this.
What is its secret? What could it mean? In this wood, where mystery screams.
Not bad, not bad. Oh. Lol.
My dear demoiselle, no, I mean friends! Please take me with you!
Of course.
Scared the cat.
Gotta say, Farina, you are really quite the character. By the way, did I hear you mention that Clorinde used to work under you? Then you must have also been a leader at some point.
Yes, a leader. Sure.
Well, that's, all in the past now. Besides, being a leader is hard. It wasn't the right job for me. I prefer how things are now. I can come and go as I please, and get to enjoy the sweet taste of freedom.
I see. Well, you've certainly picked an apt place to relax. Xiaoying Village is an exemplary choice.
Well, have you all had a good time?
Only the best. And I've learned a lot, too. Thank you so much, Miss Hu Tao and Mr. Zhongli.
It's fine. You've thanked us more than enough already. The next time you're in this neck of the woods, I'll treat you to some dim sum in the city.
Hey, congrats, man.
Dim sum. Is that some kind of Liyue term for snacks or desserts?
Man, it's crazy how they've been promoting dim sum in this lantern, right?
They are a part of it. It's basically a table full of as much tea, sweets, and good company as you can manage.
Oh, so it's basically a tea party. Sounds great.
Wonder if Raiden Shogun goes to Lantern next year. I would love to see Raiden Shogun there.
Make sure to order the winter melon cake and the lotus flower crisp.
But I'm based.
They're so sweet and delicious. Paimon knows you'll love them.
But I'm kinda based. I like her too much.
Ooh, okay. I'll be looking forward to it then.
Wait, but didn't you guys say you were here on vacation? How come you're all going home empty-handed?
You're not bringing home any souvenirs?
Of course I am. I bought tons of fun things to bring home with me. A kite, a parasol, a little tin frog that jumps. Oh, and a stuffed toy of a mythical beast.
Ooh.
Clorinde is the one who didn't buy anything for herself.
Oh, boring.
So, all you're bringing back with you is that tea?
And some tea-flavored hard candies. They're for Sigewin.
Clorinde
Okay.
isn't much of a shopaholic.
It's an island though, but it's a living one, so it's a... Wait, what? I have no idea what you're talking about, Riku.
Well, one of us has to practice restraint.
Hey, I'm hardly reckless with my Mora. I'll have you know, all the purchases I made today were well within my budget.
What about you, Farina?
Me? Oh, well, I bought some tea, of course. I just had to try all the varieties recommended in the Steambird.
I'm not gonna read that, no.
Other than that, just some bits and bobs, you know. A little bit of this, little bit of that.
So she bought everything, okay.
They should all be things I can use,
I think.
I think.
Comes home with like 5 shopping bags full. So you fell for a few marketing traps then.
Now Paimon's even more confused. If you bought that much stuff, where did it all go? Into one of Linny's magic packets?
Oh, actually,
Monsieur Neuvillette took them with him.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wait, what? Why did he take them? He's not hoarding treasure, is he?
That's quite the imagination you've got there, Paimon.
Good guy Neuvillette. He's like the husband that walks behind the wife that has to carry all the shopping bags. Mm-hmm.
Monsieur Neuvillette just saw the amount of bags we had and offered to take them back for us.
Good guy Neuvillette.
I felt a bit bad at first, but, I really did have a lot of stuff.
He even offered to deliver my gifts to the Fortress of Maripede for me once he's done with the day's work. Neuvillette is a man of his word. If he says he can do something, then he means it.
His pando goals.
See,
I'm
even
not sure.
Clorinde was happy
not
to
sure
take
about
him
that
up
one.
on his offer.
I don't think that's any husband's goal.
If even his trusty subordinate agreed, then who was I to refuse?
It's more like a side effect.
Wow, he seems like a real gentleman. Maybe he's not as uptight as I thought.
Meanwhile, that dog's still playing there.
If only the funeral parlor had an employee as thoughtful, proactive, and responsible as him. Right, Zhongli?
Indeed.
Clorinde said Neuvillette offered to deliver her gifts
Okay.
to Risley.
So look for Neuvillette now.
So if we go to the entrance of the Fortress of Maripede,
Nobody asked Paimon. Okay, he's at the Opera House. Okay, let's go. Let's freaking go. Why do I not have a teleporter closer to here? Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Here. Time to kick more. Okay. Let's go.
We don't know exactly when he'll show up.
Let's get to the Nouvelle. Shit, we did forget the chest. God, I should have known. I should have freaking known. Oh, there is? Okay, well, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. We're close enough now. Yo, Riku, good luck getting your ass kicked. Yeah, good luck. Good thing that you remind him after. He's already gone.
It's Novelette! We lucked out!
Deneuve! Hello, monsieur.
Oh, it's you. It has been some time since our last meeting. Few people frequent this location. Since I was able to conclude my work early for the day, I thought I might take a walk and avail myself of this area's peace and quiet.
Aight.
You call this early? Do you always work this late, Novelette?
This is early.
Strictly speaking, that depends on the agenda for the day.
Does this guy ever sleep? Probably not.
I am hardly bereft of time, however, so working late is of little consequence to me.
I was so mad earlier when they said that he left early. I thought we wouldn't get to meet him. Oh, you poor thing. You were like, this quest is ruined! Goddamn Lantern, right?
Really? If you have so much time on your hands, then why did you only go to Chaoying Village for half a day?
Ora, ora.
First, I should clarify that I was referring to my lifespan, rather than the time at my disposal on any given day.
Oh, my bad. I didn't see it.
Second, I was unaware you possessed knowledge of my trip to Chaoying Village.
We know everything, Novelette. You can't hide from us. You give Novelette a quick summary of everything that happened today.
I see. Thank you for informing me.
So, did you deliver the gifts?
Yes, they have been safely delivered.
I have to hand it to CLORINDE. Just a simple gift delivery, and she has the great and mighty Udex at her beck and call.
Skills.
I was just passing through. It was merely an act of convenience.
All right. Then I hereby confirm receipt of the goods on behalf of the staff of the Fortress of Meripede.
A verbal receipt of confirmation? Is such a formality really necessary for a small matter such as this?
Man, I thought he loved formalities.
Guess not. This quantity of tea, though, seems a little excessive for a gift, don't you think? Before you know it, they'll start accusing me of taking bribes.
Goes back to the prison with like all bags full of tea.
Ah, about that. Much of that is my own excess, I'm afraid.
Oh? Why? What happened?
Oh, so you're bribing Risley.
It was buy 10 boxes, get half off.
So he's the one that fell for it. Damn Novelette.
Ah, that explains it then. Well, go ahead and
Marketing
leave them to
scam.
me. I'll get through this stash as fast as I can.
You have my thanks. Oh, there's something else I'd like to give to you.
This is
They're all weak. They're all weak. They're all getting scammed.
a stone slate, engraved with a symbolic design.
While that is an apt description, it is in actuality a legal codex.
A legal codex, huh?
Before the advent of modern writing utensils, information was recorded on stone slabs such as this. The law was no different.
Okay.
Risley's like, the fuck am I supposed to do with this?
Since ancient times, the scales of justice have symbolized the fairness and impartiality of judiciousness. As a tribute to that sentiment, this slate was designed after a traditional legal codex and engraved with a symbol instead of text. During my travels recently, I chanced upon a roadside stall offering tourists the opportunity to try their hand at the ceramic arts. So I decided to have a go.
He made it himself. Okay, that changes things.
We joked with CLORINDE some time ago about gifting you a legal codex. So, here you go.
Ah, so that's what this is about.
I did not expect you to remember it as well. In any case, I hope this can be considered as a reasonable attempt to join in on the banter.
So it is a bribe.
It is a very good attempt.
Attempt. Failed.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Even your sense of humor centers around the law. That's an impressive level of commitment.
It is what it is.
Well, a gift of this significance deserves to be put on display, and I know just the place. Front and center in the fortress's showroom.
Let's go.
Surely there's no need for such a grand gesture.
Just kidding. I don't have anything like a showroom.
Oh my god, their humor, I swear to god.
But we do have a storage room. We can put it next to all the mechanical parts Sijuin has collected.
So he's gonna stuff it away so nobody ever gets to see it. Gotcha.
That sounds good to me.
So that's what you were doing in Qiaoying Village.
Indeed. Of course, while I was there, I also took the opportunity to taste the local spring water.
Told you! Told you! It had to be. He had to be tasting the water, of course. Of course he took that opportunity.
The aftertaste is much purer than what I have delivered to me in Fontaine. It stands to reason that the long-distance transport has a tendency to imbue the water with extraneous emotion.
I was waiting for that.
If you want to experience the true flavor, you simply have to go to the source. Perhaps I should organize some time off to do the same elsewhere.
Oh, he wants to go. He wants to go. Oh, he wants to travel the world and do water tasting. Beautiful. As they say in Leeway, a balance between work and play is sure to keep your troubles at bay. They say that?
Then we are of the same mind. It appears my desire is justified.
He should go to Dragonspine. Try the water there.
If you say so, but you know you don't have to justify a vacation, right? You can just take one.
Told you he won't leave without tasting the Chenny waters. Yeah, I mean, I was of the same feeling as well.
After all, you're hardly bereft of time.
Bereft
You can do whatever you want.
You're quite right. I suppose I suffer not from a lack of opportunity, but rather a lack of inspiration.
Aha.
However, after reading a few articles about Liyue's holiday traditions, the idea popped into my head and made itself quite at home. Seeing as I was free of responsibilities for the morning, I decided to depart at once.
And how was it?
Refreshing. My spontaneous outing seemed to inspire quite a few other spontaneous decisions as well.
Wow. Look at him loosening up.
Take, for example, my foray into ceramics. At first, soil from the ground is granular and unforgiving, but add the right amount of water, and it becomes soft, moldable, and able to take shape.
Aight.
In the past, I never thought about how quotidian vessels were crafted. But now, I have participated in their very making.
Wow. It's a very interesting character novelette, is it? First, he's water tasting, and now he's doing ceramics. Not totally not what I would have thought when I saw the guy. That would be his interests.
This is also something I made today.
What else did he make? Oh. Yo, bro, that looks good. It's a ladle. It looks nice, though. I like it. I like it. I like the shape. Looks cool. Guy got skills. Dragon-shaped ladle. Oh, wow. What what a big ladle you have.
That's a ladle? Paimon thought it was supposed to be some long-necked sea creature.
Yeah.
That was indeed one of my inspirations.
It's amazing. The color also really matches your style. It does.
Really? You like it?
Yes, we love it.
To tell you the truth, given your unexpected arrival, I find myself quite unequipped to give you the welcome you deserve.
Yeah, he's like, oh my god, somebody likes what I made. He didn't expect it.
Around such an important holiday such as this, human custom would dictate that gifts should be in order.
We're getting the ladle.
But I'm afraid this is all I can offer. If you'll have it, that is.
We can really keep this?
That is precisely why it would do me such a great honor if you accepted.
Not gonna lie, I thought the ladle is like an Easter egg for his dragon form. It kind of seems that way. Okay, well, I will accept your ladle gladly. Never thought I would say that, but yes, thank you.
You are most welcome. Happy Lantern Rite.
Well, that reminds me. You passed along the advice for Novelette's vacation?
Approve a leave of absence request for myself. That sounds like it could easily lead to a vicious cycle of self-indulgence, something which couldn't be in further violation of protocol.
So he's afraid that he's gonna take it too far?
But I suppose I understand her point.
Use the ladle to taste water? I mean, what else could it be used for, right?
My proclivity to refrain from personal outings does, in part, originate from a sense of responsibility toward my duties. But it is also due to a lack of desire to engage in the human world. But now I see that the human world is indeed full of many interesting places to discover.
Yeah, I could have told you that. He is actually exploring the world. Beautiful. Wait, that wasn't it, was it?